Hey guys, so quick update. I went to my therapist appointment today. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be seeing her. Probably gonna be seeing somebody else. First 10 minutes, she was really mean, and I almost left, saying, "Okay, bye. I don't even want any help anymore." Cause she was like, "Well, we don't even. Well, usually we have group therapy here because I can't do the daily one, which is individual therapy. I could only do the once a week." She's like, "Well, that would be only group therapy, but that's like too late to sign up for it, and blah blah blah." And I don't even know if it would be. Oh, but you want individual therapy once a week, but that's probably not gonna be covered by the insurance or whatever. And I was like, well, that's not your problem, right? Like, I need to figure out, like, how I'm gonna cover it. Well, or, like, my dad. But she was like, well, she was being so mean. And so, like, but what do you want? Like, what do you want from therapy? And it's like, well, I want to, figure out another way to cope with my emotions than to use food and stuff. She was like, well, but, the bulimia is not what we work on here. We just work on your whole person. I was like, yeah, I know, I understand. She was like, so, do you want to do it? Do you want to, change it? So I was like, I don't really want to change myself, but I know that I need to understand certain things to get where I need to get to. And she just kept, like, trying to make me not want therapy. She was like, well, but so why would you start therapy right now? Like, why is now the good point to start therapy? Why not wait until you're back in Germany and do it in Germany? I was like, what the fuck? Like, seriously, you want to get me out of here? She's like, well, and you were supposed to bring blood tests for today, but you don't even have it, so you obviously don't care. And I was like, I didn't have time, and I wasn't sure what to do. And but then she was like, okay, maybe we should just start by looking what you want to get out of therapy or what you're looking for. And then it was funny because once I told her I was sexually abused, she just switched. She got super nice all of a sudden. She was like, oh, I see. Yeah, I don't think you should be having group therapy. I think you need individual therapy. I don't think that the once a weekly is going to be enough for you, though. But if you don't have another choice right now, then that's probably the best thing we can do for now. And all of a sudden, she was so nice. I was like, really? Like, I don't know. Like, the first 10 minutes, I actually had to convince her that I want therapy. And it was funny because deep inside, I'm not even convinced that I want therapy. So I was actually fighting for her not to kick me out. Or to say, I don't think you need therapy. So that was kind of weird. But we ended that I need to get my blood work done. And I have another appointment with the psychiatrist on Monday. And and they have like a meeting tomorrow with this other lady that's actually in my city, which will be way better. And she does individual therapy. And then, I would just need to check out if that would be covered by insurance and stuff. But anyways, the psychiatrist will have to talk with me about it. And we will see on Monday. And I have an appointment on Monday. And we will see where I'm at. But yeah, that was kind of a rough hour today. So I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm at a point where I'm not really sure if I even want it anymore. Because she kind of made me realize that if I don't really want it 100%, it's not going to work. And just like a waste of time. But I don't get it. And I know I can't be doing what I'm doing right now. At least getting some kind of support. But I don't know. And then I was talking to my mom's friend. She's a psychologist, and I've been talking to her a couple of times. Well, but she's just, a good friend. But she knows about my stuff. And she was the one who found me the therapist that was 2 hours away from here that specialized in PTSD. Well, she was really good, but she just couldn't deal with my ED. Anyway, so she was like, well, but maybe, for now, if it doesn't work out in your city and they don't want to work with you on a weekly basis, maybe you should just stick with the psychiatrist, to get some medication or something. Because, you do get depressed, and I know it, and you should tell her about, that you have your depressed times and stuff, because I didn't tell her about that at all. I just focused on the bulimia, and I, on the side, just mentioned that I was abused, so they know that they have to, kind of deal with that too. So, but, and I don't know how it's gonna work in the city I am right now, if that's like a building too where they work with psychiatrists and psychologists, or just psychologists. So, or if I would have to drive to this other place to see the psychiatrist. So, I don't know how that's gonna work. But I'm not gonna tell her tomorrow that night, or Monday, that I'm like depressed or something. I don't know. I think they should know, like, if they deal with people with eating disorder, that they do get depressed. I guess. I don't know. But I liked, in the end, she was getting nicer, and I liked how she was pushing stuff that I get it done fast, because I couldn't figure out time because, oh man, guys, come on, get off here. I couldn't figure out time because I had classes, and I couldn't do it the time they had time. So she was like, okay, man, you need to decide if you want therapy, or, like, you need to find time for it. And I was like, I know, but I have when I have a midterm, I can't just not be there. And I have 2 or 3 midterms a week, so it's hard, to find a time. But then, I'm sorry, I'm just losing. I'm so tired. She said. Oh, and then so, in the end, the next appointment would be the 18th of December. But I'm leaving home on the 16th of December, which they don't even know yet. But, so, and I was almost about to say, I actually can't do this day either. But then because it was me, the therapist, and the secretary, she told the secretary, oh no, that's way too late. Like, we need this appointment next week. So I was actually, so now I have it on Monday, and I'm missing class, but, I'm gonna get excused. It's not a midterm, it's just, a class, so it's okay. And it's actually the same class where I told the lady that I was bulimic, and I, didn't want to use my numbers in the lab and stuff, so she kind of knows already. So it's cool, it's not a big deal. So I like it that, I prefer this class than any other class. But yeah, so she liked that, because she was like, well, you can't come in here, get mad, get out, and then come back again in a half year, and then, like, have appointments every 2 or 3 weeks to figure things out, and then we not gonna get anywhere within, like, a year. That's not working. We need to, like, get this done and figure things out so you can actually start something. So I actually like that, she was pushing things in the end. Because I feel like how the things started this morning, I was like, okay, well, it's gonna take forever. I'm not gonna start until, like, next summer, and I'm going home anyways. So just crap. Because it's gonna take time to figure out if the insurance gonna cover it too, so I hope that's not gonna be so long. But, yeah. After test, I got my Subway. Yes, I'm binging, purging. I just need to get the, just to stress out. And I'm going to sleep, actually sleeping tonight. Because I need to get up tomorrow morning and get my blood work done before I go to the hospital. For clinical classes. Yeah. I guess that's about it. Oh man, it's already 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I thought it would be like 3 minutes. I really didn't say much. It was just, about my appointment today. But that's about it. Alright, bye guys.